Hi, how you doing? My name is JJ Amaya. I'm the host of the Low Riding with JJ show, and we're here tonight celebrating 30-year anniversary party. This is going to be one of three. This is the first one. It's a fundraiser. The second one will be a fundraiser. We're looking to do the big one in October. Tonight is July 18th, 2009. I'm sorry. And man, we're just here having a good time. We got a little party going on. It's a dinner dance. You can see the crowd behind me. It's a full house. It's a sold-out event. These are listeners of the Low Riding with JJ show that have been with me mostly throughout the time that I've been on the air, and it's just nice to meet people for the first time here tonight. And it's going to be a great event. We have several DJs lined up. We're kind of just having DJs, you know, several different ones, and we have some sponsors, and we're just having a good time tonight. And I hope to see you at our next event or the big event coming up in October or early November. Thank you.
Celebrating 30 years of JJ's volunteer work with KOHL, and we'd like to thank you for everybody for coming today, and including our DJs, Chucky back there, and again, DJ Jose, DJ La Cruz up here right now, and who else do we have here? Okay. Oh, I really have to say about this because she's been really great. Maricela and the group, I can never pronounce the dancing name. They're beautiful Aztec dancers or supporters.
Hi, my name is Maricela Reynoso, and well, we do the Aztec dancing. It's been going on for a year with a lot of support from the community. We teach free classes in our community. And right here, Francisco Duran, we call him El Güero. He's our teacher from Mexico City. He's teaching us all, and it's been a great addition to our community. So thank you, everybody.
I also want to give special recognition to the East Bay chapter of the Bay Moms. Thank you so much for all your support. The Bay Moms is also going to be recognizing JJ. Okay, they're right here. Bay Moms, raise your hands. Okay. They have two chapters, and this is the East Bay chapter. They're also going to be recognizing
La Familia Car Club that is in the house too. Where you at back there? Years, my God, a long time. And you know what, last night I went to Kinko's and I put up a few things here on the wall behind me, and it's hard for me to remember because it doesn't seem that long ago that I looked like that in high school. That's my senior year ID card that I blew up, and I did spend a little time in the Air Force Reserves, and you know, about 29 years ago I had a pillar from the community of Decoto. I mean, of us that grew up in Decoto, and he was strong in photography back in the day. His name is Larry Orozco. I don't know where Larry O is right now. Larry, where are you? Years ago, Larry came up to the Low Riding with JJ show when I was still spinning vinyl of me putting a record, getting it ready to play, queuing it up. And it's this picture right here. And I don't know if you remember that day, Larry, but that was something that you gave to me, and that's one of the earliest memories when I think back of the Low Riding with JJ show. That picture always comes to mind, and you know, and it's in a special place in my house because it takes me back to that first couple years of when I got started, and I never knew that I was going to be here for 30 years. Man. I'm going to talk a little more about that right now. How about we send a song out to, you know what, I wanted to do this. I'm going to do this, you know, probably for the next event. I have a lot of the letters that were sent to the Lowriding with JJ show. Let me tell you a quick story about the show. Lowriding was starting to come together, and you were really starting to see lowriders out in the streets, and we were developing a culture within a culture. You know, it was like if we went to Mexico, we didn't really fit in Mexico, and here in the United States, we didn't really fit in either, because it's like we're not blonde hair and blue eye. So, you know, we developed this culture called Chicanismo, and so did our fathers and our grandfathers, you know, that started the Pachuco movement in the 40s, and what they had to endure, and our families had to endure, so that we could have it a little bit better. And now, you know, here you are working and trying to make life a little bit better for your kids. And you know, it's like, it's just one hand handing it off to another. And I just, you know, have to say, going back, I never thought I'd be here 30 years. I still can't believe 30 years have gone by, but it has. And you know, and each one of you has played a role in the Lowriding with JJ show. And in the early days, before you could call in, you had to write in, because I used to pre-record the show on Tuesday and it would air on Wednesday. It was on reel-to-reel tape. So there were a lot of letters that came through, and I never bring out those letters for the simple reason that people's lives change. And the people that were important to the people that wrote letters at those times might not be the people that they're with today. So I don't want to offend anybody. You know, I really don't want to offend anybody, because, you know, people get real touchy about that kind of stuff. You know, and if you came to an event like this, you might leave in separate cars, you know, so... But I want to bring the letters up, and I think what I'll do is I'll staple them shut. And I just want to put all the letters up so that you could see. Maybe you wrote in a letter back in the day, and maybe I still have it, and maybe you can just see it. But I won't let you open it up unless you're with the person that you still, you know, wrote the letter for. But I mean, those are some of the memories. But you know, back in the day, there was a song that I think was probably one of the most requested, because when we were growing up, we wanted a couple of things out of high school. We wanted a job, we wanted a girlfriend, and we wanted a car. And we wanted a stereo. And this is a 8-track, you know, under the dash, slide out, you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't want to leave it in the car when you parked it at night, tú sabes? But back in the day, this was one of the most requested songs. For the Lowriding with JJ show, I thank you. And I dedicate this to each and every one of you, because tonight, I'm confessing a feeling to you. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be a fool now. This I know.